Hello, this video hopefully will help you get started with Inquisitive. Now, my screen's going to look very different from yours because I've already synced everything up. So bear with me. I'm going to pull some resources. I'm going to show you some things. If you bought your book in your textbook in the bookstore, you got a package probably that contained the Norton Guide, the little green handbook, and a little card that is inside that packaging that had an access code for Inquisitive. If you did not buy your textbook in the bookstore, no problem. You can have a different version. You can have this version, the latest edition, 5th edition. You might have an earlier version. It's fine with me. You may have a little Seagull handbook that someone else had and passed along, fine. But you are going to need an access code. Maybe you haven't bought a textbook yet, but you really prefer an ebook version of the textbook. That is also an option. Now, in order to get the ebook version or in order to get an access code to Inquisitive, it's going to require that you use a link and go to the website. You're also, whenever, even if you've got the access code because you bought it at the bookstore, you still have to go and register at the website. Now, please listen carefully. I have Inquisitive linked up with our learning management system. Okay, Blackboard is our learning management system. So if you are just going to the website and you are not doing it through our Blackboard course, I'm not going to get your grades. Okay, I'm not going to be able to see your progress. So it is imperative that you use our Blackboard course to access this information. All right. So I'm on the section that's textbook and materials. Okay, so you see the textbooks. Here is a link that actually takes you to the Norton website and gives you information about how to register. And you notice that it says you can purchase access online. If you purchase an ebook, your ebook purchase will automatically entitle you to Inquisitive access. There is also, and I'm going to mention this option, there is also a trial access, but that is only good for 3 weeks. Now, if you don't want to spend the money for the access, you could actually do the trial access, but you would have to finish all of your Inquisitive exercises in 3 weeks. And before that 3-week period ends, giving me several days, you would need to send me an email and say, hey, Ms. Diener, I had the trial. It's ending, but I did finish my assignments. Now, it's a gamble, okay? It's a gamble. If you don't have them finished by 3 weeks, or if you have not notified me that you only have a trial access, because I don't know that, all of your work will disappear, okay? So it will be gone. On day 21, at a certain time, suddenly it's gone. It's like you never did it. So I caution you about that option. All right. So it talks to you about how you can join our course, and there's a video, and I've also given you a link to that information. Okay. Now, if you have done everything the way you need to, you will get a confirmation that says you're currently enrolled in the following current student set for this product, okay? What if my instructor doesn't give me a student set ID, and I won't be, okay? That's because it's integrated with your Inquisitive is integrated within our learning management system, Blackboard, okay? So there's also information here about how to complete your Inquisitive activities. Now, there's also part of this video about how to register that I want to show you, because I can't get to this screen because I'm already registered in all of this, okay? But when you click for the first time from our course in Blackboard into Inquisitive, you are going to see a screen like this, okay? Notice you are not signed in yet. You would need to select the no, I need to register, purchase, or sign up for trial access. Okay, make sure you've selected that one. And it will walk you through the registration process. And I'm going to play you a little bit of this video.
Once you click on Inquisitive, you'll first be directed to register. You'll only need to register once. From that point on, you'll simply access Inquisitive from your Blackboard course. When prompted, select No, I need to register, purchase, or sign up for trial access. Enter your name, your school email address, and create a password. As you complete registration, you'll have 3 options. I have a registration code. I want to purchase access.
Okay, let me point something out. Notice your student email. It is very important because remember, that's the email that Blackboard recognizes. All right. Now, these 3 options. I have a registration code. You would have one of those if you purchased the bundle from the bookstore and there was that little card that was in there and it had an access code. That's your registration code. That second option is if you want to purchase access. All right. And then that third option, as she mentioned, is that trial access of 21 days. Remember, that is a little bit of a gamble, so be careful with that option.
I want to sign up for 21 days of trial access. If you already have a registration code, either from a new book or a registration card purchased in your bookstore, enter it and click the Register button on the bottom of the box. If you want to purchase our low-cost ebook bundled with Inquisitive or Inquisitive standalone, select the I want to purchase access option and click the Show Purchasing Options button. Or you can sign up for trial access. You're now ready to access Inquisitive. You'll either see a list of assigned activities or you'll be directed to begin a selected activity. To familiarize yourself with Inquisitive, watch the Inquisitive Quick Start video. Then start in.
This is very important. You want to watch that quick start video. This video, this grammar review program, Inquisitive, is a little different. Okay, you can kind of bet against yourself and how many answers you think you can get correct. It's also very intuitive. So if you're just sitting there, click, 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 that's not going to work with this program. Okay, so you definitely want to invest your time in that quick start video.
Learn questions. For each question, you'll be able to wager points based on your confidence level. If you answer incorrectly, you'll have the opportunity to win back 50% of the points you've wagered. Each question must...
Okay, now this video that you see on screen is posted within Blackboard, and you'll be able to access that a little more. My biggest concern is getting you registered for Inquisitive, and I know a lot of you already have those access codes or you want to purchase, and I believe you can get an access code the last time I looked, so bear with me, okay? It would have been in the end of last semester. It could have changed, but it was like $15. And with that $15, you also get the little Seagull handbook, okay, access. I think for $30, you can get an ebook of the Norton Field Guide and the little Seagull handbook and the Inquisitive access. So you've got options, okay, on getting this textbook. You're going to want to, that handbook is going to be super important to you, especially as we start to write papers. And also you'll use that same handbook if you have to take English 1302, Composition 2. All right. That handbook is used for both of our courses. So, make sure that you're getting these textbooks and make sure you're gaining access to Inquisitive, because Inquisitive is an important part of our course. So make sure you're doing that. Now, if you get an if you get, like, I don't know, your best friend took this class last year and they still have their Norton handbook, and they still have their little Seagull handbook, great, you can use it. The only thing's missing is the access code, but that access code can be gained again for $15 purchasing it, through Norton using our actual, link. So you've got a Getting Started with Inquisitive. That takes you to the website, and it's got lots of different links that articles you can read, things like that. This is how to register. I showed you part of that video, okay? And then when you click on the Inquisitive activities, whenever you're ready to start, then you can click on one and it'll take you into there. And in fact, after you have registered, you need to come back to this location and you need to link it all up. And by clicking one of these activities, it is going to link it, okay? So from then on, you can come here, click that, and go straight to where you need to go. Also, in the grammar review section, I've got a link, okay, to those very same things, okay? So you should be able, unless there's something wrong, but I've tried to check it, and hopefully everything's good. If not, you'll let me know, and I'll fix it. But you can either access this from textbook materials or from the grammar review link. But start off in textbook materials as you are registering, and get everything synced up nicely. Okay, this concludes that small instructional video on registering for Inquisitive.